Good evening, everyone. Today I want to share something that happened in the classroom where I work as a teacher assistant. A moment that got me thinking about the kind of education we give our children and the kind of future we're preparing them for. Ms. Ross, the teacher I have the privilege of working with, she shared a quote with our students today. It was from Malcolm X, who said, "One of the first things I think young people, especially nowadays, should learn is how to see for yourself and listen for yourself and think for yourself. Then you can come to an intelligent decision for yourself." As I watched the students reflect on these words, I couldn't help but think how powerful and necessary this lesson is. Not just for them, but for all of us. Because let's be honest, we live in a time where misinformation and disinformation spread faster than ever. This past election cycle proved that falsehoods can go viral in an instant. And too often, people don't stop to ask, is this true? Is this credible? Does this align with the values I hold? Imagine if more adults had grown up hearing and practicing Malcolm X's advice. Imagine if we'd been taught to pause, question, and think critically before forming opinions. And how much healthier would our republic be? How much stronger would our communities be? But here's the thing. Most of us didn't get that kind of education. Because for generations, school has been so more about memorizing and regurgitating than about analyzing and questioning. Students are trained to pass tests and not to challenge the status quo. And in the process, we've raised generations who too often accept what they're told instead of seeking out the truth for themselves. And this isn't the fault of teachers. They work tirelessly to do what's asked of them. But the system we built prioritizes standardized answers over critical thinking, compliance over curiosity, and that's where I believe we need to make a change. As someone who has the honor of working in a classroom every day, I believe in the power of education to transform lives. But I also believe that education should be more than just teaching facts. It should be about empowering students to think for themselves, to become active participants in their communities, and to challenge the world around them. That's what part of me is here for today. Standing before you speaking on behalf of educators and everyday people who see education not as just a system, but as a tool for change. My platform is rooted in this belief. Every child deserves an education that prepares them not just to get a job, but to become an engaged, informed, and empowered citizen. If we want to combat the flood of misinformation in our society, it starts right there in the classrooms. It starts with lessons like the one Ms. Ross shared today. Teaching our students to question, to think critically, and to make decisions based on evidence and values. But it doesn't just stop there. We need to give teachers the resources, the support, and the freedom to go beyond the test prep and focus on what truly matters. We need to make media literacy a standard part of our curriculum, not an afterthought. We need to create learning environments where curiosity is celebrated, where mistakes are seen as opportunities to grow, and where every student, no matter where they come from, feels empowered to ask, why not me? Because the truth is, our children are capable of so much more than memorization. They are capable of solving the problems that we haven't even dreamed of yet. But they need the tools to think for themselves, to see the world clearly, and to listen deeply. So let's commit to changing the way we educate. Let's build a system that values independent thought, that equips students to navigate the complexities of the modern world, and that prepares them to be not just learners, but leaders. I believe in this vision. I believe it is possible. And I believe, as Malcolm X said, that it starts by teaching our young people to see for themselves, to listen for themselves, and yes, to think for themselves. Thank you.